This month I'll be 58, so my time of life, you tend to sort of think about how things have changed over your life. And one big thing that's changed is basically the destruction of Britain's culture. When I was growing up in the 70s, there was quite a bit of pride in Britain and its culture. But over my lifetime, this has been supplanted by globalization and the love of other people's cultures. Schools have played a big part in this, teaching kids to be ashamed of Britain's history, and even showing our flag is deemed to be sort of far right and nationalist. So I'm living in Finland now. I've been here for about 2.5 years, and what I really like about here is that Finland still has its own culture, and furthermore, Finns are proud of it too, and they're rightly proud of it. And for me, people often say, "Oh, why did you leave England?" And my kind of glib reply is, "Well, I didn't leave England. England left me. The England that I loved, doesn't exist anymore. It's gone. I'd need a time machine to experience the Britain that I loved, and because what you've got there now is no longer Britain. In large parts of Britain, it's no longer Britain. It's just as simple as that." And as I say, people are taught to be ashamed of Britain and to view other places as being better. Anyway, so what I'm going to do, one of the things that I've noticed, actually, let's talk about that, is music. So Finns are proud of their own culture, as I say, and one of the things that I really love here is music. There's still new music being made that has a melody, and also many of the songs have fantastic humorous lyrics, or lyrics that just celebrate aspects of Finland or Finnishness. And what I'm going to do is read you out some lyrics, translated of course from Finnish into English, that I think, very, very popular songs, very, very popular songs that are played all the time on the radio over here. And the lyrics are fantastic, and as I say, they sum up Finland really well. And then what I'll do is I'll go out in the car, fix the camera up, and show you some of the beautiful countryside whilst you listen to this absolutely fantastic song. So I hope you're going to enjoy this. So the song is called Pohjola, which means the north, and it's by a guy called Olli Hallonen. So the lyrics are these, right? So the first verse: "First there was a swamp, a hoe, and a man, and the northern plains as far as the eye can see. But who's crazy enough to cultivate this land? Well, welcome to Finland." Carries on. "The juniper people live here. Juniper like that bends but never breaks. Who don't flee their homes in the face of sure defeat." That's a reference to the 1939 Winter War against the Soviet Union. "But dream of moving to Spain when doing the lottery. Even winning the jackpot doesn't change a person. And all the birch trees in Turku were the same anyway. It teaches humility to be hard-headed when the grain is harvested by the frost. Waiting for summer in the dark, dancing our midsummer dances in the sleet. You can test our will, but don't get your hopes up." And then you have this euphoric chorus, and it says, "And we shout, bring it on. I'm not afraid of the frost. It can't damage my Corolla," like Toyota Corolla. "Sometimes we fall, but after we always get up again. It's a blessing and a curse to be born in the north." Then the next verse: "Here we only see a doctor when pissing blood. Coffee and humour here are black. It's entertainment for us to watch the handshake queue." That's Finnish Independence Day. Famous people shake the Prime Minister's hand. It's a big event on TV and people watch it. "Our fairy tales teach you the fear of God, and the most popular songs are about death. And when somewhere Finland is mentioned, we meet at the marketplace to celebrate." So all of those things, as a Brit living here, these are true. Finland's, it's very much a Christian country, and Finns love it when Finland's in the news, and they want to always hear what foreigners think about Finland. So the chorus, again, and we shout, bring it on, I'm not afraid of the frost, it can't damage my Corolla. Sometimes we fall, but after we always rise. It's a blessing and a curse to be born in the north. Then it carries on, the next verse. We sigh for the Finnish summer and curse the darkness of the winter, but still we always return home from our holidays to the south. To us, ugliness is beautiful, like sisu. And sisu is a Finnish word that means guts or perseverance. So he says, like sisu, sauna and popada. And that was a name of a famous band. That's often a thing in Finnish pop. They'll actually reference other bands, you know, that almost becomes like part of the national identity, songs that all Finns just know. And many of them are about Finland or aspects of Finnishness. Anyway, it carries on. Maybe it's a piece of heaven, or maybe we're crazy to live in Finland. So it's sort of like national pride, but then also it's very self-deprecating as well. Chorus, and we shout, bring it on, I'm not afraid of the frost, it can't damage my Corolla. Sometimes we fall, but after we always rise. It's a blessing and curse to be born in the north. And then the final verse is, yeah, we shout too loud and curse too much. Drink until we're drunk, but we always get the job done. Yeah, and that's definitely true of Finns. They're like ultra reliable, like really hard workers. And we swear in the name of this country, it's a blessing and a curse to be born in the north. So what I'm going to do now is I'll play this fantastic song. The melody's brilliant, and you can just enjoy the Finnish countryside. So God bless.
Aluksi oli suu, Kuokka ja Jussi ja pohjoista lakeutta julmetusti. Mut kuka hullu tätä maata viljelee? No tervetuloa Suomeen. Täällä asuu katajainen kansa, joka ylivoiman eessä ei jätä kotiansa. Mut joka Espanjan muutosta haaveilee, kun lottoa tekee. Täysosumakaan ei ihmistä muuta, onhan Turus koivutkin samaa puuta. Se kova päisenkin nöyräksi opettaa, puhalla viljaa korjaa. Pimeässä kesä odotetaan, sit juhannustanssit räntä sateessa juhlitaan. Meidän tahtoa voi kyllä koettaa, turha liikaa ottaa. Ja me huudetaan, et antaa tulla vaan. En mä pakkasta pelkää, ei se pysty mun korollaan. Välillä kaadutaan, mut aina noustaan uudestaan. Se on siunaus ja kirous, että synnyttiin Pohjolaan. Lääkäri vasta kun verta kustaan. Kahvi ja huumori täällä on mustaa. Ja meille hyvää viihdettä on katsoa kättelyjonoa. Iltasadut opettaa Jumalan pelkoa. Ja suosituimmat laulut ne kuolemasta kertoo. Ja kun jossakin Suomi mainitaan, niin me torilla tavataan. Ja me huudetaan, et antaa tulla vaan. En mä pakkasta pelkää, ei se pysty mun korollaan. Välillä kaadutaan, mut aina noustaan uudestaan. Se on siunaus ja kirous, että synnyttiin Pohjolaan. Me Suomen kesää manaillaan ja talven pimeyttä kiroillaan. Mut silti aina etelämatkoilta kotiin palataan. Kun meille rujo on kaunista, niin kun sistu sauna ja popeda. Ehkä tää on pala taivasta, tai ehkä ollaan hulluja, kun asutaan Suomessa. Ja me huudetaan, et antaa tulla vaan. En mä pakkasta pelkää, ei se pysty mun korollaan. Välillä kaadutaan, mut aina noustaan uudestaan. Se on siunaus ja kirous, että synnettiin Pohjolaan. Jo me huudetaan ja liikaa kiroillaan. Humalaa juodaan, mut aina duunimme hoidetaan. Ja me vannotaan nimeen tämän maan. Se on siunaus ja kirous, että synnyttiin Pohjolaan.